Okay, we can start. Hello, everybody. My name is Aseva Natalia, and I would like to welcome everybody in our webinar of master degree program, which is called Master of Computer Vision. Today, we will introduce you our program and explain what kind of program it is, what you will learn on this program, how you will learn, and what possibility will give you our program. First of all, I will tell several words about our colleagues who is creating this program and who will introduce you this program today. My name is Natalia Aseva. I am the Dean of the Faculty of Informatics, Mathematics and Computer Science. On this faculty, we are creating this program and developing it. And I will introduce you this program. Our colleagues are Valery Kalyagin. He is a honorary professor, head of laboratory of algorithms and technology for network analysis. This laboratory is our academic partner of this program, and Valery Kalyagin himself and his colleagues are participating in different courses of this program. Our next participant is Professor Andrei Savchenko. He is academical supervisor of this program, and Andrei will also describe courses of this program today. Our next colleague is Igor Pivalov. He is a Chief Operating Officer of Master Degree Program. You can ask Igor questions about how this program is doing. He will help you to manage on this program. And our manager of our program, Alina Labanina. I think most of you already speak with Alina by phone, and probably you receive letters from Alina. Alina is helping all of us and all of you to feel yourself very comfortable on our program, and will help us with all usual stuff on this program. So you can ask Alina all of questions about how to enter this program, and she will help you to manage with this. Okay. And I will tell a couple of words about our university, because probably most of you know a lot about High School of Economics in Moscow, but not too much people knows that High School of Economics, it's not only Moscow, but it's a distributed university which is situated in 4 campuses: Moscow, Nizhny Novgorod, St. Petersburg, and Perm. And in all of the campuses, we have uniform requirements for quality of the education. We have qualified students and active professors in our campuses. So this program is preparing and carried out by Nizhny Novgorod campus, and I will tell you a few words why Nizhny Novgorod is creating and managing this program. Nizhny Novgorod is very known in computer vision because we have a lot of research centers in our city. Some of them are really well known as Intel, Harman, Huawei. Some of them are not so big and well known, but they have a lot of interesting projects in computer vision. Also, Nizhny Novgorod is well known because of OpenCV. It's a well-known library in computer vision. It is started in Nizhny Novgorod and developed in Nizhny Novgorod. Also, I think some of you already know about OpenVINO platform, which is developed by Intel, and a lot of our programmers from Nizhny Novgorod department of Intel are doing and developing this tool also. So we have a lot of interesting things in Nizhny Novgorod in computer vision topic, and we decided that we should do this program to introduce to a lot of our students what are interesting projects doing in Nizhny Novgorod, the direction where computer vision is developing. So I hope our program will be interesting. We will have a lot of partners in this program. And I will start to describe you what kind of program it will be. First of all, I should say that this program is fully online program. And this program is designed for Coursera. This means that you will study, all of your studies will be in online format, and you will study on Coursera platform. This is very comfortable because Coursera has a lot of tools for comfortable studying, both for professors who are doing their lectures and practical works and projects for you, and both for students who are doing this listening and watching these lectures, who are doing tasks for these courses, who are communicating with each other, doing projects and so on. So Coursera platform is very, very comfortable. And we choose this program and Coursera, our partner, because we create a really highly demanded program, which will help to become you all very demanded specialists in computer vision who can make a good career in this side. And of course, as I told before, and next slide, I will describe our partners. We have a lot of partners from business side and from academical side. And one more thing about online education, which is a very comfortable format, which allow you not to quit your job, not to move to another city or another country. You can very comfortably embed your studies in your usual life. And our partners of this program, because this is not possible to do such kind of programs only from university side. Of course, we need a strong partnership with different organizations. First of all, our academical partners. I already told you about Professor Kalyagin, who is the head of the International Laboratory of Algorithm is our strong academical partner. We need this partnership because computer vision has should have strong fundamental knowledge in mathematics, in algorithms, and our students can learn from this partnership some modern scientific approaches that are very important for computer vision. And from the other side, we also very need business partners who are doing a great job also for developing this program. And you can see the list of our business partners. And you will see in this list very well-known companies as Intel, as Harman, as Huawei, and some small companies which are also have very interesting projects. Some it sees Experience AI, Round You, and some others. And business partners, they from one side, they bring us really interesting projects. So we are not thinking what kind of task we will give to our students to solve. We just take real life tasks and problems from our companies, from our partners. And second, it is very important that our companies bring to the program some professional expertise in tools, in technologies that are really used in industrial companies, in industrial programming, in computer vision. Who we are invited for this degree? First of all, our degree is, our program is state approved. That's why we really need that you have your bachelor diploma or master degree diploma. We received some questions from people who are only study on their bachelor's studies on bachelor degree, or who are just working and don't have degree, bachelor or master degree. Unfortunately, we can't invite such people to our program. We really need that you have at least bachelor degree diploma or probably master degree diploma. Another thing that we some mathematical, technical, or IT background. Why we need this? It's not really necessary, but important. 2 years of our program, it's not very long period. It's too short for really big studies. So we think that you already knew something from mathematical, from algorithms, that you can do basic programming on C++ and Python. So this knowledge, they will be really important for you to be successful on this program. For people who are coming from zero level, it's really, really difficult for such period, only 2 years, to get those basic knowledge and go further for our studies. So we think it's very important. And of course, for those who are not English native speaker, you need to have English language knowledge. So you can understand lectures, so you can do your tasks in English, so you can communicate with your classmates in forums, chats, webinars, and so on. What you will receive after finishing a degree. This is very important, that you will receive state-approved diploma. Our program is state-approved, so you will receive state-approved diploma. It's really important because not all the program from different platforms will give you such document. But it's not the only reason to study. Also very important that during your studies you will collect really good portfolio. During your studies, you will do a lot of projects. During different courses, you will have some small project. You will have some project courses, which is devoted to solving some tasks. So by the end of this program, you will have really good professional portfolio, which you can show to the company where you would like to work and further professional development, doing your further professional development. And it's really, really important for professional life. Also, you will get a lot of knowledge about modern algorithm technologies, tools. I've already told you about our partners who will help to get those knowledge. And it's also very important to be professional in computer vision. And not less important, that you will acquainted with a lot of specialists in this field. You will meet your professors, and some of them will be professional people from business companies. Very important that you will meet a lot of your classmates who also will develop in computer vision and become a part of such companies. It is really important. Also, we receive some questions about academical career after finishing our program. It's also possible. One of our partners is scientific laboratory, and also during your studies you can participate in some researches. If you have ability to do your research after finishing your work, of course you can do your PhD study after finishing our master degree program. It's the time to talk about structure and content of our program. And I will give the word to Andrei Savchenko, our academical supervisor, who will tell about our program, about courses in this program, and will give you example of courses so you can see how it looks like. Andrei, please, you can share your screen.
Yeah, hello everyone. I hope you can look at my screen. So yeah, thank you for introduction. I'm a professor from HSE University, also a researcher, senior researcher from our international laboratory, which was mentioned as one of the partners of our program. So let me briefly introduce the whole structure of the whole master degree of the whole master program, and after that I will focus on one of the first courses devoted to image processing, and I will give you and I will provide you some example of what topics will be covered in this course and what is the interface of Coursera platform in which you will study it if you will participate in our program. So our master degree, or the whole master degree, the whole program is divided into 4 semesters or 2 years. 1 year contains 2 semesters. 1 semester is approximately half of the year, from September till the middle of winter, and then the second semester is from the middle of winter till June, I believe, or something like this. So we have 2 courses running in parallel in each semester. So you see that we, for example, here we have the first semester. The first semester in the first semester you will study 4 courses. 2 courses in parallel at first, and after that, after I believe 7 weeks or something like this, you will study the next 2 courses in parallel, and the same will be true for all other courses. So you see here 2 courses in parallel. That means that you will study them in parallel also during the learning of our master degree. So speaking about the first semester, though Natalia told you that we have an entrance exam which will check and which will test your some basic knowledge of some programming language or some experience in programming and mathematics. Still, we have a set of so-called adaptation courses in order to verify that everyone has more or less the same knowledge of mathematics and programming, in order to be familiar with all other stuff, all other courses in our program. So we have, so at first you will study these 2 adaptation courses. It's for object-oriented programming. It's a course devoted to C++ and Python language, because they will be the most important languages in all the remaining part of the courses. For sure, the most important language is Python, but we will also see some examples of C++, and also we have some examples of Java, but I believe in this case we will study it you will study some basic knowledge of other languages in the courses in which you need it. So this first course will be devoted to object-oriented programming, object-oriented design in C++ and in Python, and you will be guided by experienced practitioners from several industrial companies like Intel or some other startups located at Nizhny Novgorod, for example. Also, the second course is mathematics for computer vision. It will be guided by our by Professor Kalyagin, who is the leader of the head of the International Laboratory of Algorithms and Technologies for Network Analysis, one of the main partners of our program, and he will be the main lecturer of this course, but he will be assisted with by some engineer from Experience AI company, who is well known in Russia for their projects in computer vision. So in this case, you will study mathematics, some basic knowledge of mathematics that is necessary to understand the other parts of the program, like, I don't know, like some matrix computations, SVD algorithms, and so on and so forth. So something very important for machine learning and for computer vision and for neural networks and something like this. So this is about 2 adaptation courses. And after that, you will have the first courses devoted to the main part of our main topics of our program. This is the 2D image processing course. It's the course devoted to using so-called traditional computer vision algorithms and using OpenCV library, which is probably the most widely used library, computer vision library, and it was developed mainly in Nizhny Novgorod, and one of the our lecturers, our instructors, is maintainer of OpenCV library, and I will provide you details about this course during today's presentation. So let me briefly introduce other courses. This is data analysis and machine learning. So it's it's rather basic course, but it will cover some advanced topics needed for to implement some computer vision algorithms using modern machine learning and using some first version of neural networks, like for example, feed-forward neural networks or something like this. So clustering and so on and so forth. So you will definitely need the fundamentals of machine learning and data analysis covered in this course in further part of our program. So this is about the first semester. Let me switch to the next one. It's the second semester. It's last semester in the first year of our program. So again, you have 2 courses in parallel. Here is modern operation research methods. It's a course again covered by our colleague from International Laboratory of Algorithms and Technologies for Network Analysis, who is a well-known practitioner in discrete optimization. And in fact, this course will cover some specific tools, specific methods and algorithms used to optimize, used to solve complex optimization tasks. And probably you know that actually all machine learning right now is based on optimization, because you need, when you want to, for example, to train some neural network, you will definitely need to solve some optimization problem. And in this case, in this course you will study how to use these complex methods for optimization in order to be ready to use them in other courses. So this is another course. This is a so-called project course, in which you will have some real project from one of the partners of our program, from some engineers or from our partners, from our industrial partners, and they will give you some tasks which are really important in industry, and they will provide you some guidance, some assistance in how to use your knowledge from previous course to solve these practical tasks. So this course I believe will cover several projects, and you can switch to one of them. You can choose one of them which is more interesting, more important for you. So This is the first part of the parallel courses, and then this is the second part. Deep learning in computer vision, probably it's one of the most important courses for the whole master degree. It will be covered by our industrial partners from around your company, and probably if you participated in our previous webinars, you can listen to the presentations from our partners who solved really brilliant tasks in analyzing videos in some sport like basketball or something like this. So this course will cover basic knowledge of how to use deep learning, deep neural networks for various image analysis tasks like image classification, object detection, image segmentation, object tracking in videos, and so on and so forth. And the last course in the second semester is Architecture of Computing Systems. This is a course more related to software engineering, because in our program we don't want to prepare only some so-called data scientists who need some data and who can develop some algorithms, some machine learning algorithms or computer vision algorithms. Our goal is to help you to become a specialist in many fields. I mean, not only in data science, but also in data analysis, in data engineering, and in development of software which needs computer vision to solve some industrial or practical tasks. And this course will cover some advanced knowledge of computer systems, of architectures, fundamentals to develop applications, real applications, practical applications which use some technologies from computer vision. This is about the first year. This is the beginning of the second year of our program, the third semester. In this course, we will cover 3D, three-dimensional image processing, in which you will learn how to understand the three-dimensional world, because you know that images or videos are two-dimensional, and so in this course you will study how to understand the three-dimensional world based on these two-dimensional images. And this is a really hot topic right now, because it's important for many applications. For example, for autonomous cars, in which you need to analyze the distances between some pedestrians and your car, and we need to analyze some other obstacles, and so on and so forth. So you definitely need three-dimensional understanding, and how to understand how to build a three-dimensional model given a sequence of two-dimensional images. So these topics will be covered here. This course is actually, has really wide title, Applied Tasks of Computer Vision. So this course will be created by several partners of our program, and these several partners will provide you some guidance and some knowledge of how to solve real tasks of computer vision needed for these industrial applications. And our goal here is to combine several partners and several projects of several parts of these partners, several tasks of these partners, to combine them together into one course, just to let you know, to understand all the possible difficulties in different areas, in different applications of computer vision. So this course will guide you through some specific tools for solving computer vision problems. I mean, for sure, you will learn some basic tools like PyTorch or TensorFlow or something like this in previous courses, but you will definitely need some additional tools to develop a modern computer vision software, something like OpenVINO or TVM, or some other additional tools which are needed to create fast, robust, reliable software used computer vision. So in many cases, general frameworks like PyTorch or TensorFlow are not enough. And all these tools. And again, here you have a second project, second project course from our master's degree. In this case, you will study, you will be again guided by our colleagues from industrial partners. But in this project, you will try to solve some practical tasks using deep learning, some practical tasks in computer vision using deep learning. The first project will be devoted to some computer vision tasks solving using traditional computer vision or traditional machine learning. But this project will be devoted to more complex tasks for which you need advanced knowledge of modern techniques and deep learning in modern tools and so on and so forth. So, and this is the fourth semester. It's the last semester of our master degree. Here you have several courses. Again, this is deep generative models. In this course, you will learn how to create images by your own. I mean, in most previous courses, you will analyze images, but in this course, you will be guided how to create your own art, how to synthesize images, something like Dream, or how to create your photos. I mean, how to create images based on your photos and some styles of some pictures from famous artists or something like this. So all generative models, like for sure something like GAN, generative adversarial networks, and some variational autoequalizers will be covered here. This course will be devoted to computer vision for mobile devices, because you know that nowadays mobile devices and mobile applications is really important, and many tools and many applications for mobile devices need implement algorithms for computer vision. And there are several specifics, because mobile device right now, even mobile devices are a really powerful tool. Nevertheless, it is you need to think about lightweight solution. You need to think about power consumption and so on and so forth. So how to develop applications which will be able to be launched on mobile device and will be able to process images directly on mobile device without sending them, for example, to a remote server. All these topics will be covered here. This is the course again related to software engineering tasks. I mean, how to create how to develop complete software, how to develop complete software with computer vision, but also you need to know some specific, have some specific knowledge of how, for example, how to gather data, how to find annotated data, how to deal with the issues in which you don't have enough data, how to create some software so you have a good deep learning model, but how to use it in a real application if it is too large, for example, or if the time for making a decision using this model is too large, how to improve it. So all practically oriented tasks will be covered here. And here is the final project in which we will have some practical tasks, and in which you need to solve it using previously studied techniques, using some other additional knowledge, probably additional methods probably appeared after graduating from previous courses. So how to use them in real tasks, in real projects, and probably in many cases this task and these projects will have some not only industrial but also some scientific value. And in many cases it's very important for someone who will want to continue studying at PhD, for example, program. In this case, it will be possible for you to start your research on the task in which you are interested in during this final project, and you will be guided by one of our colleagues from industry or from our university. So let me switch to some sample course. It's two-dimensional image processing course. It's one of the first courses in our program. Why I decided to start with it? First of all, we have right now we launched a specialization, and 2D image processing. Part of this 2D image processing course is also a part of this specialization of our program. So you can start learning this specialization right now. It's publicly available, and you can you can start learning of our specialization at Coursera. So this is the first reason for why I choose it. The second reason is that I was one of the developers of this course, so I will be glad to provide you with some main topics and main ideas from this course. And also, what is really important, I should say that we will try to create and develop our courses to be more close to the date of starting to learn it, because computer vision is really rapidly changed industry, rapidly changed. Yeah, the many methods. For example, many methods appeared 2 or 3 years ago. Right now, are obsolete or old or something like this. So in this case, we need to. We would like to provide you one of the latest knowledge for main topics of our courses, and in this case we will create some courses for example for the fourth semester in the next year, just to make sure that it is more or less modern. I mean, the topics which are covered in this course are modern and are important for the students. But so this is one of the first courses, and again, as I said, it's more or less ready, and I will be happy to share some basic ideas of this course. So in this course, as I said before, we will share some ideas of maintainers and active users of OpenCV library. And OpenCV library is one of the most important libraries in in computer vision. So what are the main topics here? What will be covered in this course? So first of all, we'll master you some programming skills and image processing with OpenCV. So we will study how to analyze videos from video cameras, and how to process color images. What are the color models of two-dimensional images, and so on and so forth. So another task here is how to improve the quality of a photo. So you have some photo, you have an image, how to make it better. We will cover some basic knowledge, like basic methods like gamma correction, histogram equalization, some processing of color models, and so on and so forth. The third task here is how to remove noise from images, and we will study some image smoothing techniques, spatial filter, and convolution operation. Convolution is actually one of the most important operations in deep learning, and all the success of computer vision nowadays is guided by convolution neural networks, and convolution operation is the most important part of these neural networks. So we will study how to improve the images, the quality of the images using these kind of spatial operations. Also, how to find some specific curves like circles or lines, line detection, edges, how to binarize images, something like this. How to match images when you have several images and you try to find what is the best. So you have two images and you need to answer the question, does they contain the same object or different object? Sorry. And we'll cover something like this. So how to move from this image to this image, how to transform this image to this image, and vice versa. How to create panoramas. So you have several photos, and how to combine them into a single panorama photo. How to solve more complex tasks like content-based image retrieval, in which you need to find some image in the database, some photo or some art of in the database of museum, for example. How to solve object detection. So here is a classification task, or image retrieval, image recognition task. This is classification and localization. It's object detection, in which you need to detect several objects in the same image. How to solve image segmentation tasks like this one. So in this pixel-wise operations. How to denoise images, or some image segmentation tasks solved, and how to process videos, how to track objects in the same videos. So okay, it's the most important tasks which will be covered in this course. Also, I would like to guide you through some sample projects and tasks which you can participate in our project courses. It's some examples. You will have some additional projects, and probably we will change it because, as I said, we need to create acute projects. So this is just an example of our current project from our offline master program, which we guide to our student at HSE University at Nizhny Novgorod. So one of the first examples here is how to recommend restaurants based on analysis of photos from users' Instagram account or from gallery of photos on a mobile device. So you have a gallery of photos, you have a set of photos on your Instagram account, how to understand the user preferences. What is his preferences in food, for example? If he prefer some, I don't know, Chinese cuisine or some Italian cuisine or some pizza or, I don't know, pasta or some American food, Russian food, and something like this. So you will analyze images, scenes, objects, and then you will provide some recommendation what restaurant is the most suitable to visit, for example, in Las Vegas City. And you see this. This is an example of one of our students, of application of one of our students. So this is another project about multimodal understanding of advertisement. You have to predict some symbols. So you see this as some image of advertisement and how to understand the symbolism is this image. You see this as a line, so it's a symbol of strength. Also, it's some kind of symbol of nature. So it's a man with the head of a lion or something like this, how to understand the symbolism. So also really interesting advertisement. So speaking about saving environment. And it's really difficult to understand symbolism in such kind of images. And the task in this project is to understand it using computer vision, using, I don't know, optical character recognition, and so on and so forth. So the third project here is devoted to facial analysis without racial bias, because it's well known that most face recognition models, publicly available neural networks, were trained on data sets with Caucasian race, and they don't work really good with other races like Africans or something like this. How to remove this racial bias, how to develop algorithms which of face recognition which will work for all races, which will be robust for all races. So this is again example of the third project, and again it's some part of demo application from one of my students. So the final part of my today's talk is about studying the courses at Coursera platform. So again, let me return back to two-dimensional image processing course. And here is an example of the part of our course of degree, the part from Coursera specialization. So this is the main interface. You will have a start date and you have several weeks. So in our specialization, you have 4 weeks, 3 weeks for some theory and practice, and the 4th week for some project we devoted to detection of circles or something like this in photos. So here is the main interface, and you will have the similar interface when you will be studied at the courses at our master degree. So all the courses will be allocated at Coursera platform, and you can move from one week to another one by analyzing by opening the videos, solving some quizzes, and moving to the next weeks and till the end of the course. And in the end of the course, in all courses, you have some project in which you will have to usually to develop some application, some software in which you will use the knowledge obtained at the previous weeks. So here is the main interface. Here is an example of some of the videos. So it's Alexander Smarkalov, who is a maintainer of OpenCV library and very active user of OpenCV. And here is an example video of video lecture. And you will have many such small pieces of video lectures during the theoretical parts of the courses. Also, we have some screencasts in which our instructors sit with the laptop and provide you some explanation of some code in Python or in C++, used to solve some computer vision tasks. All the videos will be transcripted. It's automatical transcription, actually, so it contains some mistakes. We will try to solve them, but anyway, it will help you to understand, to better understand the something that the instructor told to you. Here is the quiz. You have several questions. You have to answer them. Probably you have to choose several answers here. And at the end of each week, you have these questions, and you have to answer most of them to move to the next week. And for sure, you will be guided during the course, not the specialization, but during the course, you will be guided by a special instructor who will help you to learn it, and who will answer your questions if you, for example, if you don't understand something and if you believe that you are correct, but quiz tells you that it's a correct answer or something like this. And here is again the whole interface. You see that all the videos are done, but in practice exercises you need to do something to solve the quiz, for example, and to read some additional literature, something like this. This is the second week. You need to, again, you see that you need more than 1 hour to take a look at the videos, again, some quizzes, and so on and so forth. You have also some deadlines. So it's actually it's a typical Coursera platform, typical. So we will use all the possibilities which were provided for us by Coursera platform. So probably I will give the word back to Natalia Aseva, who will complete the presentation, and I will probably answer some questions in chat or some other part. Okay.
Thank you, Andrei, and I will continue the presentation. Okay, and I will tell you about special features of our program. As usual, master degree program, it continues 2 years. And it's will be not very easy 2 years and probably not so hard, but you should study every week, and approximately the study load will be about 20 to 30 hours per week. Of course, we can say that it's necessary time for studying. It's all depends on your skills, on your previous education, and how fast you are doing some our tasks and so on. So some of you can spend less time to be successful at our program. Probably some of you will need a little bit more time, but in average about 20 to 30 hours per week. What we can how can we help you to be successful at our program? We would like that all of our students will be successful and will receive diploma and will receive great results. So in order to help you, we will do a lot of synchronous live sessions like webinars and so on, and we will do it one webinar per 2 weeks, and each webinar we will repeat 2 times in order that all of the students from different time zones can access it. Also, you will have fast communication via chats and forums with your professors who is supporting your course, who can answer your questions, and Professor Savchenko already said. It is also very important that you can ask your questions as fast as you receive it, so you are not just staying alone and spending your time. You can ask if you need help. Also very important that you will have ability to communicate with your professors via chats, emails, as well as Zoom or Teams or some other online platforms. While we have special office hours, we will inform you what time you can communicate with your professors. And of course, you will have strong communication inside your students group. You will communicate with your classmates, doing together your home task, your projects, and so on. And as I already said, and Professor Savchenko said, that we have great attention to practical work, which is our topic. Computer vision is not only theoretical one, it's really practical. So we will pay great attention that all of you will do a lot of practical work. And it's very, very important. Here is information about tuition, the cost of our studying, and I would like to pay your attention that we have discounts on regional based, and here on screen you can see the link to the page where you can find all of information about discounts. To be easier, you can pay by semester. And you can see how you can pay in dollars if it's more comfortable for you. This is our guidelines for application. I hope most of you decided to apply to our program. And here is important dates for you. You can apply to a program until August. You can see that the last day for your application is 10th August for foreign applicants and 12th of August for Russian applicants. To apply to our program, you should upload your portfolio to the personal online account, and next slide I will show you links to this personal online account, to the place where you can find it. So it's not very difficult to upload your portfolio, but you need sometimes to prepare your document, to upload them, to be sure that you upload all necessary information. So you can already start doing this. After you give your application, you should pass our entrance examination. To be comfortable, you should choose one of two dates where we make this examination. You can choose either 23rd of June, or you can pass the entrance examinations in August, 19th of August. But you can pass it only once. So you should think what date is more comfortable for you, and when in your personal online account, you should put what date is more comfortable for you. But be sure that you should finish your application before the date of the exam. So if you would like to pass your exam in June, please finish doing your application probably next week, so we can see you that you would like to come to our exam. Another important date is 28th of August. This is deadline for submission of all other supporting documents. You will find this information in your online personal account, and deadline for signing agreement with Higher School of Economics. And after that, you will become our student. And from 1st of September, you will start start your studying at our master degree program. Please remember those dates. This is very important to successfully start your studying at master degree program. And how to apply the program. I've already told you that you should apply via your personal account. You can find your personal account using those links or QR codes as it's comfortable for you. And after you will move to our site, you will find the button with apply to a program. You can press this button and will get to your personal account. You should first receive the login and password for your personal account. It will be not immediately, so don't leave for this the last day for making all the stuff with application. You should start a little bit earlier to be successful with receiving login and password and put all your necessary documents to the portfolio. So this is about application to the program. Also, we have all of this information. We have more other interesting information at our website as well. You will find the video from our webinar also on this site, on webinar page. So for all complete information, please visit our webpage and find all you need all information you need about our program. Our next event, it's very important, and at the end of the webinar, of the end of each webinar, we announce our further activities. First of all, we will have next webinar, which will be about how to prepare to entrance exam. It's really important topic for today. If you decided to pass entrance exam and become our students, we will explain what kind of task will be at the entrance exam, what kind of answer we expecting from you to our questions, how our exam will go on, when you will receive the questions, how you will get us your results, and so on. All necessary questions which you usually have before exam. So please come to our webinar. There will be a lot of important information. And our one of our main events, this summer events, 23rd of June, we will have first flow of entrance examination. We have 2 times for students from different time zones. You can pass this exam at 10 o'clock by Moscow time or at 19 o'clock by Moscow time, as it's more comfortable for you. And of course, if you will have any question about our program, about our webinar, about our exam, don't hesitate to contact us by email. Using our site, you will find buttons on our site that I have a question. You can press it and fill the form and ask those questions to us. If you have questions right now, you can ask them. You can type them in chat, or you can ask them by voice, as it's more comfortable for you. Thank you very much for your attention, and me and my colleagues, we will be a little bit more time here with you to answer all of your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being with us. And if you have any question, you can ask them by voice. Just raise your hand. There's a special button for that, and I will give you a chance to speak up. Okay, you're online. Just you're on mute. Your microphone is off. Hmm. No. Any other questions? Well, I guess. Hmm.
I get a certificate from you.
You're online and we can hear you. Please ask your question. Nope. We can hear you. Brushing, your microphone is off. Okay. If you want to ask, you just raise your hand and I will give you a chance.
We have a question about portfolio. Aline, can you answer and tell what are the documents what our applicants should put on their portfolio?
I understand it is slightly different, so I answered the question in chat. You are correct. He meant something else. So I remember that we have some portfolio, I mean, result of the projects, but also probably you are correct.
But there will be some necessary documents.
Yeah, there will be also some necessary documents for entering the program. Yeah.
Any other questions? Well, I guess not. Thank you guys for being with us. Thank you. Another question in the Q&A form.
We have an open question. Is it possible to do PhD in UK, US, or Europe using diploma from Russia? Yes, you will receive with your diploma the European the translation in English, your diploma, European application, and it is suitable for doing PhD, at least in Europe. I hope UK and US as well.
Yeah, many of our graduate students from our current offline master degrees moved to PhD in UK and the United States, and actually it's the same diploma, absolutely the same diploma, but online program.
Thank you, thank you. I guess we've got one question. Galina, you're online.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
Hi?
we hear
Okay.
you.
I have a question regarding the entrance exam. As far as I understood, it's going to be mathematics, right?
It will be mathematics and algorithms.
Okay. And Do you have any preparation program or something, something what can help to refresh the knowledge from master taken 10 years ago?
Yes, we have some information. Let me find it, and I will give the link to the chat.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You can find by this link some questions, and you will find several questions that with answers. So you can see what kind of answers we're expecting from our applicants.
Okay.
And also here you may find recommended literature for preparing for math part and for programming part.
The questions probably we will provide you with some more information.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the answer.
Thank you. Anas Bahari, feel free to ask.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you well.
Yeah, hello Asya ma'am. So my question is, before the entrance exam, is it possible to give an open online mock test so that we can have an understanding about how will be the exam? Some kind of a mock test, online mock test before the actual entrance exam. Just a question. if
I'm
it is
ready to answer. Actually, we don't provide mock exam, but we share all exam variants with samples on our website, and you can download and try and train by yourself. And also there is at the current moment at the section entrance exam, you may find first exam sample paper with solutions. Also, I think next 3 days we will upload the second variant of entrance exam sample paper, and you may do it by yourself. And during the webinar, which will be on 7th of June, we will consider how to do the second variant, and you can check yourself. Mock exams we not provide, we just share exam papers, samples of exam papers.
okay? Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Any other questions? Well, I guess not. I guess not. Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I will see you on our next webinar. We're about to end. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be happy to see you at our exam. And
Check your email for the record of our webinar. Tomorrow, I guess. Okay. Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.